Well, hello everybody, this is John Michael. It's the 33rd Saturday of Ordinary Time. Today we hear that God is not a God of the dead, but a God of the living. And there's this story that's used. The Old Testament says that, and remember, this is tribal, and they're pilgrims, they're wanderers. So if your brother dies, you're supposed to marry his wife so that the family will have some security. Well, Jesus, they asked the story. Well, the guy had 7 brothers, they all die, and he ends up with these 7 wives, and in heaven, who's going to be his wife? And Jesus says, oh, you guys are missing the point. You're missing the point. You're quoting scripture, you're using the law, but you're missing the point of the law. This is not about death. It's about life. It's about life. He says in heaven, there's no marriage or giving in marriage. As a matter of fact, marriage is the closest thing in intimacy that we can experience between 2 people today on earth. But in heaven, we will know as we are known. That means that we will, get this, know as we are known. That means we're going to know everything, the most intimate thing about every human being and every creature. Because God knows us that intimately. And in God, we're going to know, bang, eternity in an instant. We're going to know, and we're going to know that we are known. So there's going to be such intimacy in the Spirit in heaven that even marriage is going to seem almost like nothing. It's going to seem, boy, how did we live so separated from each other like that? See, so Jesus says you're missing the point. God is not a God of the dead, but of the living. What about us? Do we focus on heaven? Do we use religion and the laws of the church and scripture and all this? Do we get stuck in the externals, or do we really go to the point? Do we really go to the essence of scripture? Do we really focus on eternity? See, when you focus on eternity, the God of the living, the God of eternity, now you're fully alive. Right here in the here and now. That's my prayer for you. I love you. All things are possible with God.